Welcome to our final of the 5 marks of a Methodist. We're on mark number 5, and we've been going through these for the past few weeks. So I want to go over them again just with you so that we can remember them. A Methodist loves God. A Methodist rejoices in God. A Methodist gives thanks. A Methodist prays constantly. And finally, a Methodist loves others. We believe that Christians do all these things, but specifically for Methodists, these are the things we strive for. If nothing else, these are the things that we make as the top of our list. Years ago, the Methodist Church started something called Disciple Bible Study. Now, that's not really the name. We just call it Disciple Bible Study. It is becoming disciples through Bible study. And one of the key things about it is this is not just a study. This is a study to become better disciples. One of the things they taught us in seminary is there's a difference between information and inspiration. You can give all kinds of information in a sermon, but if people aren't inspired, then it's pointless. As Paul would say, it's just a noisy gong or a clashing cymbal. And so all of this is so that we can become better disciples. The reason that we do all the other things, the Bible study, the prayer, the fellowship, those things together, are not just for ourselves, but to honor God and to uplift others. A great illustration that I love is the Dead Sea. I've been to the Dead Sea 4 or 5 times. And the reason the Dead Sea is dead is because everything flows in and nothing flows out. It dies. And as Christians, we can become dead if we just focus on Bible study and prayer and worship and never serve others. The Bible talks a lot about us as disciples bearing fruit. And it's interesting that we talk about that, oh yes, it'd be great to bear fruit. But what is the purpose of fruit? The purpose is to reproduce. That is the only reason that a tree bears fruit. Now, we like it because we get to eat it and it's sweet. But the purpose of the tree to bear fruit is so that it could reproduce, so that animals or something would take it someplace else and it would be able to grow over there. The purpose of us as believers bearing fruit is so that more believers, more people will want to come and to know the hope and healing of Jesus Christ. This is how loving God and loving others go together, because we want more people to know God. We want more people to find out how amazing God is, and God gets more praise. In the book, Steve Harper talks about a retreat there where the leader was asking the group to name the apostles. So they named the first 12 that we all think about when we hear the apostles. And they said, okay, we got those, so continue, name the apostles. And so they, there's Euodia and Syntyche and Lydia. They said, okay, name the apostles. Come on, Paul and Junia, let's name the apostles. And finally, one of them said, what are you asking for, Pastor? Are you talking about us? And he put his own name up there, and that was it. So I'm an apostle, and you're an apostle. We are all apostles now, set out to take the word of Jesus Christ, the grace and hope that God offers to those who need it most. We've completed the book, The 5 Marks of a Methodist, but we're not done with this. We're going to continue to do something like this. One of the suggestions is, at the Indian Lakes Church, we try to get together with the community twice a month just to answer questions that people have. Should I be cremated or buried? Which version of the Bible should I use? Could God create a rock so big he couldn't move it? So people just ask questions, and I want it to be a place where people can ask a question and not feel embarrassed. So we talk about it, we answer it. We're going to start going through some of those questions in the coming weeks. Plus, I'm going to have other people from the church. So you're not just hearing my voice, you're hearing other people from the church share how God is speaking through them. So continue to watch. If you have specific questions or if you have an idea of something you would like to have us talk about, then go ahead. There'll be a link in the comments below that you can follow through. We would love to hear from you. Thanks for being with us. And the blessings of the Lord be upon you, and the blessings of the Lord be through you. Amen.